Hello everyone. This lecture is on the continuation of the previous video which I uploaded of chapter first. So now we will study about human geography through the corridor of times. So you all know that environment has been changed or it has itself adapted, adjusted or modified with the interaction of human beings. So इस वीडियो में हमें यह पता चलेगा कि किस तरीके से ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी का डेवलपमेंट हुआ है विद रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ टाइम। जैसे कि आप सबको पता है कि देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइम पीरियड थ्रू एशियन टाइम, टेक्नोलॉजी इज़ वेरी लेस, वी हैव स्टडीड दैट there was primitive human society which interacted with strong force of nature, which is known as determinism theory of geography. So ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी का 15th सेंचुरी से हम स्टार्ट मानते हैं कि 15th सेंचुरी से ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी के बारे में डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो गई। तो दे आर वेरियस थॉट्स एंड स्कूल्स। सो in these three thoughts, welfare or humanistic school of thought, we will study about like housing and health and education, like how human being can be given the welfare, or how a society can take various benefits from society. Then there are radical school of thoughts. Here they study about Marxism theory. Marxism theory, that is of Karl Marx. Karl Marx is always in the favor of giving authorities and power to public. So here we will study about the basic cause, that is poverty, deprivation, social inequalities. Like social problem we will study in Marxism theory. Then there comes the third school, that is behavior school. Here how human beings in a society lives with discrimination on the basis of race, religion and uh, color, and there are many more. So there are some approaches how geographer have studied the human geography. So during the first period, that is early colonial period, like before then 15th century, you all know that there were less technology. So there are many myths आप सबको पता होगा, जैसे कि इंडिया को सोने की चिड़िया कहते थे, पर एक्चुअल में सोना इतना हमारे पास इतने सोने की स्टोरेज नहीं थे। तो सोना क्या था? सोना उस टाइम पे हमारे पास कॉटन था। वी वर द लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ कॉटन दैट टाइम। सो इस पीरियड में क्या हुआ कि एक्सप्लोरेशन और डिस्क्रिप्शन, कि जिस अर्ली कॉलोनियल पीरियड में क्या हुआ कि जो जियोग्राफर थे ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी को किस तरीके से स्टडी करते थे कि दे ट्रैवल, दे आर वेरी फ्यू ट्रैवलर्स which go from one place to another place. So they travel through Silk Route, and through sea route they travel from Cape of Good Hope, or through Suez Canal, through Red Sea, which divided Africa and Asian continent. Then there comes later colonial period, which have approached like region analysis. Then during 1930s, that is interwar period, they are already World War First have happened. So the main focus during this period was to identify the reason, or understanding how and why it is different from other. Then there comes the technology from 1950 and 60s, which is also known as computer or latest technology. So यहाँ पर जियोग्राफर क्या करते थे, वे स्टैट्स के थ्रू ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी का स्टडी करते थे। इंडिया में भी यू ऑल्सो नो अबाउट द फेमस स्टैटिस्टिशियन जैसे पी.सी. मालोनोबिस. You will study this person in your economics book, or you must have studied in your previous class, that is class 11. Then here comes the 1970s and 1990s period. These are like modern period for study of human geography. So there are three views: humanistic, radical and behavior, which I already told you about them. Now look at this map. जो ये मैप हमें बताता है कि किस तरीके से एज ऑफ एक्सप्लोरेशन स्टार्ट हुई थी। मैंने आपको बताया कि ये 15th सेंचुरी के एंड में स्टार्ट हो गई थी। सो ये जो ग्रीन लाइन है थ्रू चाइना एंड दीज एशियन कंट्रीज़, ये सिल्क राउट को दिखाता है कि कैसे एशिया और यूरोप का कनेक्शन था। और जो ये ग्रीन डॉटेड लाइन है, ये केप ऑफ गुड होप, पहले सारा जितने भी ट्रैवलर थे, नेविगेटर थे, मेनली फ्रॉम पोर्चुगल, दैट इज they travel from this route. It is very long, and then they developed Suez Canal in 1869 through Red Sea and Indian Ocean. uh, or these red continuation line show the connection between Caribbean countries and African and European countries. So this is the last topic, that is how human geography is connected with other sub fields. So first is that is social geography. It has some sub parts like subfields: behavior geography, which study about psychology; then social well-being, which is connected with welfare economics; then geography of leisure, sociology. Sociology is also the study of society. Then cultural geography, which is anthropology. Or you can say that you also study how men behave in anthropology, or their very rituals. Then gender geography is also part of sociology and anthropology. History geography, you can study about history. Then urban geography, urban studies and planning. Then there comes the third part, that is political geography. Here there are two very important aspects, that is electoral geography. It is the discipline of seapology. Then military geography, military science. Population geography is also part of your book, uh, which is which can be termed as the demography. Then settlement geography is part of urban and rural planning. Then the last is economic geography. Geography of resources is studied in resources economics, agriculture, industries, and these part are part of agricultural industry economics. Then tourism is part of tourism and travel management. And the last is geography of international trade, which is studied through international trade. So thank you, children.